Hey, welcome back to Pappy Tinkers. Today for you I've got my 1967 Olds 442. This was a Lindberg kit, and it's not a factory color this time. This is one that I mixed up myself, and I thought it would be better. I put some red pearl, some blue pearl in it, and it's okay, but it really wasn't worth repainting. This was the first kit that I'd done from Lindberg in a long time, and for the most part I was very pleased with it. They had a reputation in the past that I just wasn't willing to give them a second chance. Let's start off in front here. The 67s and the 68 have this thin grill in front, and this is actually my favorite type of front end for the 442s. On the 67 and 68. On this one, the cold air ducts for the engine are actually above and below the turn signals on each side instead of down underneath the bumper. I don't know how effective it is, but they changed it after this year, so I'm guessing it wasn't all that great. The kit was pretty decent, but it did have some flaws. Well, let's go through the positive first. We got separate door handles, all the chrome, or at least most of the chrome, like around the windows, the side moldings. This was all chromed from the factory. This is one piece chrome. So if you didn't like the bare metal foil, this was really a kit for you. I think the only bare metal foil that I used might have been on putting a little bit on these emblems before the decal went off, and maybe this window trim. It looks kind of like bare metal foil, but I'm not sure. It's a subject of a model that really hadn't been done before. Has some great looking wheels with decals that even went into the center caps, so you knew it was an Oldsmobile. It's hard to tell from this picture, but the interior was very nice also. I painted the interior a lighter blue to match the exterior and added some of that funky fur stuff. See, even the chrome for the hood is a separate piece. But the engine was very good. It also had the brackets for the alternator and the power steering, and they're actually the right shape and attached the funkiest ways. I added spark plug wires and heater hoses to it. There's even a little heater hose that went from the water pump into the overflow valve right below there. They did the engine very good on this. It's a shame that so much is hidden by that big old air cleaner. Let's see, we talked about the separate door handles, the nice wheels, separate windshield wipers, clear red for the tail lights. It has separate exhaust that I'll include on a picture later because I don't want to pick it up and risk it rolling off the table like my other 442 did. We're going to keep this one nice and still. It's just going to move around a little bit. We're not picking it up. But there were some things I didn't like about it. And one of the most obvious is that there's a slight warp in the hood. At first I thought it was just that the air breather was hitting it, but this corner of the hood is warped just a tiny bit and doesn't sit down right. So normally when I display it, it's with the hood off. But some of the bigger disappointments with the kit was the chroming itself. On this mirror here, that didn't receive enough chrome. on this front bumper here. That's chrome. There's a big glaring spot right here. This isn't me messing it up and doing something. It's just a place where the chrome wasn't. And the same on the back bumper, a spot that doesn't have any chrome on it. The rest of it looks good. Just there's a couple spots that for the most part I just showed it this way and didn't worry about it. I built this long enough back that there wasn't that Molotov chrome pin that there is now. If you were to, I think I'm going to make another video of trying to use that on these spots to try to blend it in and make it look better, and see if you can tell the difference between where the pin is, or where the Molotov is used, and where it's not. Let's see, what else do I remember about this kit? Not a whole lot else, other than everything seemed to fit pretty good except for that hood. And there weren't any options. You had to build this box stock or as a stock car. There were no options at all with it. But that's a small price for what turned out to be a very good kit, and a kit of something that nobody else had done at this point. Certainly not in this kind of quality. I had hoped that they would come out with other years, and as time has gone on, now you can get the 64 Olds from AMT. Revell came out with that beautiful 71 kit. I've got a video on that I should think, let's see, I'm supposed to point someplace and a link is supposed to magically appear where you can go watch that video. We'll see if that ends up being filmed or not. But if you're a 442 lover, you need one of these kids. It's not the best body style. It looks a lot more like the Chevelles than the 70s style did, but it's still a classic, and with that big old 455, it was a force to be reckoned with. So, hope you enjoy this old blast from the past, and come back and see me soon on Pappy Tinkers.